All right. Hello, everyone. Today is March 24th, 2020. So let's go ahead and look at our bell ringer for today. Procrastination is your worst enemy. Now, typically in class, we look at this quote and we go over it as part of your social emotional learning. So, discussing ways to handle different social or emotional troubles that you may have. Now, I want to talk about this quote specifically because of the transition into virtual school. You are given a lot more freedom to kind of do your work at your own pace. However, you need to pay attention to the fact that your teachers are still giving out due dates, and you need to be sure that you're completing your work in a timely manner. You really need to pay attention to when things are due because if you don't, you may start something, a couple hours or an hour before it's due and realize that you can't complete it within that time frame. So you really need to be vigilant about going in, looking at your work, checking up with your teachers, and using the resources available to you so that you're getting everything done. Okay, so yesterday we discussed these lovely testing strategies, which I will again briefly go over. It'll take maybe a minute or two. That way we can go back and talk about that benchmark and specific issues that I'm seeing after some people have turned it in. So remember that we need to use them because it will lead to a higher score. So far, everybody who's taken it has done really well. And remember again, you have until Wednesday to complete it. However, you need to be utilizing them because I see a lot of people going in and taking only a couple minutes to do this assessment, and you should be spacing it out. You have the ability to do so, utilize that time. Remember, some of the strategies for reading are you need to read the questions, then go back and read the whole thing. Don't just skim because a lot of those harder questions will rely on you having read the entire article. Another thing that I really advocate for is to write down summaries of sections of the articles, paragraph in a story, stanzas. That way you're reminded about what is in the text when you get to some of those harder questions. For multiple choice, eliminate the two answer choices you know are incorrect. That way you have a better chance of getting it right. Now, the written response is really where I want to focus. Some of you have already turned it in. Now, with the written response, you need to be using ACEs. So, answer, cite, explain, summarize. It should be at least 4 sentences long. The reason that I'm stressing these written response questions is because that is something that you will be tested on the EOC, and it shows a good level of comprehension. So be sure you're looking back on the video from yesterday, March 23rd, in order to get a more in-depth explanation. And again, be calm, don't stress too much, relax, take the quiz. Okay, so with that being said, remember that this benchmark locks Wednesday night at 11:59. You do not have an extension to complete it. So, if we look back at our bell ringer, it said procrastination is your worst enemy. Do not wait until 11 o'clock Wednesday to start this. Maybe something that you may not be able to finish. The internet might go out. A lot of things could happen. So be sure that you are getting this done in a timely manner so that it is not something that you're getting a low grade on because of internet problems or your own procrastination. All right, remember that we do have Zoom meetings every day. So pay attention to what time you're supposed to log on and join the meeting if you have questions. Those sessions last for an hour, and I will be there the whole time. All right. Good luck with your work, and I will see you at the Zoom meeting.